gonna go hit chest. It's gonna be amazing. I've been so close to locking in for the past week. I was on the edge of like really just hitting it and actually getting something going. And then I encountered the biggest wave of like laziness, the biggest rut I've like almost ever been in as far as productivity and like getting on the train of like reaching your goals and striving for it, you know? I was so close. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like super low. Everything just plummeted. All my like, everything. I don't know. I don't know where my head's been. But I'm like, I'm back. We're back at it again on the YouTube. Yeah, been a couple months. Since I've been on here posting. Yeah, kind of switched it up, but we're back. We're back to the YouTube grind. I was doing some short form fairly consistently, and I realized that while it was doing okay, was not the best system that I had in place. It wasn't the best way to go about it for longevity and multi-purpose reasons. So we're starting with the YouTube, and we will trickle down. It's an important thing in life to revise and to improve, to be flexible as well. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to switch things up if something's not quite working, or if you feel like a new direction would be beneficial. Obviously, it's good to be thoughtful and not impulsive most of the time, but it's definitely a worthwhile thing to do. Yeah, it's just like 2:30 in the morning out here. Decided I need to go in and film at the gym. It's extremely hot, actually. Probably all two of you. Hybrid Fitness Club is back in business. We are back in business with a Shopify storefront, so it's pretty exciting. I'll try to put the link in the bottom, but we got some hoodies. We got a new hoodie on the store, and I'm working on getting some t-shirts with the same design. Calling them the statement hoodie and the statement tee, 2026 statement. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do protein powder, at least not for a while. Probably not ever, at least not in the same way. So for now, all the supplements are off the table. Sadly, super sad. It's just changed the old supplier I used to use, so that's a bit of a rip. I see a lot of things about businesses, and you gotta fail, you gotta build a business and have it fail and start over, build a new business, and all these things. You gotta do that over and over before you find your successful business and stuff like that. I'm like, why would I have to let it die and build something else? Just keep building it in a new way. Redirect the energy however I need to. So Hybrid Fitness Club will be here to stay. Maybe it won't be anything big to the masses, but I just like it. There's not really a whole lot to it anyway, at least at this point. So, but I don't know. We got some hoodies. So I think the one thing I want to be a takeaway for anybody watching this week is to not be afraid to give up on something, someone, whatever it might be. Just don't be afraid to give up. But at the same time, don't be afraid to not give up. I've seen both sides of this lately in my life. There's been some things that I've wanted to occur, and I've tried so hard for them to occur. There's many examples, but they just don't work out. It doesn't occur. Nothing goes the way that I'm intending for it to happen. It's like, well, it's just simply not gonna work, whatever that might be. I don't need to get too particular, but you know what I mean. There's something in life that you're trying to do, you're trying to get, you're trying to attain, and it's just not working for whatever reason. Sometimes it's known, sometimes it's not. At that point, sometimes it's easier and the best decision to just give up and to let it go. And then the flip side, to not give up, is the best choice. You got to be able to discern which is best for you. The example I can think of with not giving up is, the Hybrid Fitness Club. I'm going to try to keep posting. It's not really going to lead to much because there's not really much to the Hybrid Fitness Club right now. But I wanted to continue to grow as a brand as much as it possibly can now. But the point is, I have not given up on it, and I've thought about it a lot. I pretty much put it to bed, and now I've decided to wake it back up. But yeah, there are things in life that we should give up, and things in life that we should not give up. Kind of like a talent or a passion or a hobby. Due to stress or busy times, a busy season in your life, you might feel like you need to give up on that hobby or a talent or a thing that you just enjoy doing, or even just an attribute about yourself. Like if you're really extroverted and you cheer people up naturally, you might encounter a period of your life where it's easy to not do that. It's easy to not truly be yourself and to be the best person you can be for yourself and for others. It can be easy to shut that version of you down. And that's where you need to choose not to give that up. Like, don't give up that skill, that good quality of yourself, You got to choose to not give that up. And then there are the negative attributes that you might have in your life. Bad behaviors, a bad habit, a tendency to be upset or to have little patience for others or for yourself. You need to give up on those. Give up those attributes. Just give them up. Let them dissolve, replace them with something else, or simply start stacking your habit. Stack a habit of just let it go. Don't let it continue to warp who you really are. Because I think in life we sometimes do a lot of negative things, but we ourselves are not inherently negative. We might cause harm. We might do something that is malicious. But we are not malicious by nature. At least not in a divine sense, as far as I'm concerned.